Okay, guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, guys. So today, yeah, I was recording a few minutes, but I'm so dumb. Like the screen was off, guys. Yeah, the screen was off, guys. Yeah. So yeah. So before you start, make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah. So today, we are going to be reacting to You Had One Job. But today, I'm going to be reacting to You Had One Job, but you failed. Yeah, you had one job, but you failed, guys. Yeah. So yeah. So before you start, make sure you like and subscribe. And you're so close to 30 subscribers, by the way. No, we're past 30. We're having 40. We're so close to 40. We're at 37. Maybe. Yeah. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys. And yeah. And if you still want the Chronicles match, please go to monstergotti.com or just click the link in the description below, guys. Yeah. Or click the link in the description below. Yeah. Okay. Enough talking. Let's start. Okay, so let's start the video. Nice. This is the video I'm going to be watching. It's by BMS. BMS, they have like 13 subscribers, 13 million. It's insane. So let's start.
The genius of our world's finest designers is difficult to overstate, but for every piece of ingenuity, there's a design that leaves your face firmly buried in your palms. From the intentionally devious to the utterly dumb, let's check out the work of some of the world's worst designers.
I still wonder how these people who make them, I still wonder why they so dumb. Like I still don't understand why they exist. These was designers, guys. Like I still don't understand, guys. So yeah, we'll just continue.
Clamshell packaging. It's something we've all had the displeasure to encounter at some point or another. It's almost impossible to open without something sharp, and you usually cut yourself in the process. While this product is designed specifically to offer a sharp solution to our clamshell woes, it misses quite an obvious issue. It comes in clamshell packaging itself. Oh, clamshell knife, you've become the very thing you swore to destroy. Moving on up now to when bumbling architects in London paid homage to Bond villains by inadvertently creating a death ray in 2014. This concave skyscraper on Fenchurch Street was constructed at such an angle that it actually focused sunlight onto the street below, with the same effect as a magnifying glass. Architects failed to take this into account in their design, resulting in street temperatures of up to an astounding 243 degrees Fahrenheit.
Degrees Celsius, goddamn. That can burn the whole city. I don't know. Comment down below, guys.
At the height of summer. Luckily, after parked cars began literally melting in the heat, they installed an awning.
They melted the cars. What? Yeah, these guys are the worst, bro. I still wonder how they're still alive, bro. I still wonder how they're still alive. So let's just continue.
To stop the streets turning into hell on earth. But it was too late. The blunder was already in the history books as one of the worst design errors of all time. This next entry is almost as bad for anyone with an obsessive need for architectural order, because this block of houses is totally misaligned from the rest of the town. This likely occurred because the original neighborhood was constructed in alignment with true east and west, while the rest of the town...
How do you mean? I have so many questions. How do you miss this, bro? Like, how do you miss this? Oh my god. Let's continue. Let's continue.
town was later built parallel to the coastline. But with the frustration this site causes to perfectionists worldwide, I doubt the explanation makes it any better. While most software is available via online download today, some people prefer a good old-fashioned installation disk. But the designer behind this software case decided to infuriate both CD lovers and downloaders alike. A CD case existing solely to announce there's no disk needed has to be one of the most egregious wastes of packaging I've ever seen. While it may be an attempt to use up old stock they had lying around, they could have easily sold the cases to other companies who could use them for, actual CDs. For anyone who likes to eat jelly beans by the handful, I
Oh, jelly
present these
beans. My friend was talking about that yesterday. Yeah, my friend Carlton was telling me about the jelly bean thing. Yeah. Oh, the jelly beans. Okay.
individually wrapped abominations. These jelly beans have been painstakingly wrapped one by one,
Why?
supposedly to stop them sticking together when
Oh,
subjected to
yes,
warm
stick
temperatures.
together.
But if that's a concern for you, you're obviously not eating your
Wait, the black Benny. I just thought so much. They are black jelly beans. No, like they are black jelly beans. Like what? Can't believe it. Let's just continue.
jelly beans quickly enough. Don't be misled by the claims plastered on the front of wet wipes like these, which are deceptively labeled flushable. Though it'd be reasonable to assume the term implies they're environmentally safe to flush, flushable in this case is actually much more literal. Harmful to aquatic life with long-lasting effects is written on the back label, revealing that, while the wipes can technically be flushed without clogging your pipes, you probably shouldn't. Although if you do flush a couple, you don't have to worry about alligators in the sewers ever again. Moving on from aquatic hazards to genuine risks to human life, this Michael Fassbender endorsed ad encourages people to walk backwards to test their vision. Only doing so at this particular location
The railway. Whoever made that thing is so stupid. The railway. And there's a train up there, guys. I don't know if you can see that there's a train up there. You're cooked.
would eventually land them directly in the train tracks. Michael Fassbender, you should be ashamed.
Exactly, bro.
Unless maybe this is an intelligence test disguised as a vision test? Let's hope so. Speaking of serious hazards, these crosswalk lights, colors, and symbols are reversed. The walking man means stop, while the stationary man means go. Now this wouldn't be too bad for most people to figure out, but for colorblind people who go by the symbol rather than the color, it could be a death sentence. While this is likely a case of faulty installation, the sheer risk to vulnerable folks lands whoever's responsible for this failure a spot in the deepest pits of the underworld. Some designs take being literal to the next level. Case in point, this box with pictures that imply you're getting 2 wireless earbuds when it actually only contains a single one.
Like what? How are these people allowed to sell these things? Like, wait, what does this mean? Like this down here. Wait, these guys are like wireless music earphone. Like what? These guys are like, I don't know.
I mean, come on. Who sells a single earbud?
Exactly.
I suppose they're being honest, though, in a way. When they say music earphone, they certainly aren't lying. When it comes to product design,
Oh, that looks so cool. It actually looks so cool. It looks like the Avengers shape thing. Yeah. Yo, this looks so sick, guys. But guys, come with I might feel some nini, some what are they called? Um, yeah, guys, I might release some new products, and I might start selling them soon. Okay, I might start selling them. Comment down below what should I sell? 'Cause I don't know I don't know what to sell. Cause yeah, I might sell plushies or something. I don't know.
the Deception Olympics can be put to bed with these misleading bed sheets. While the package seemingly proclaims to be an 1800 thread count Egyptian cotton sheet set, only the most eagle-eyed consumer would spot the teeny tiny side note. The small print reveals the product actually a microfiber
And touch of
sheet is merely comparable to the feel of those luxurious items it displays in its golden centerpiece. These unscrupulous hacks basically sell their product based on what it's making you miss out on instead of what you actually get. But it doesn't get much more misleading than this, found roughly 100 miles before the actual highway exit to Niagara Falls. Doubtlessly the cause of countless infuriated people searching for re-entry to the highway, it lures people to an unofficial
sorry. My the camera is not working. My camera is not working. I'll fix it soon. Guys, my camera is fixed again. Yeah, let's go. Let's continue.
information center, hoping they won't spot the ultra-thin middle text. If you're ever on this road without Google Maps to hand, make sure you don't Niagara Fall for this one. This brownie company had the brilliant idea to post gluten free and organic on the front of their product and then plainly confess to their own chicanery on the back. This misleading tagline is not only annoying, but also potentially harmful depending on the severity of a person's gluten allergy. Man, if you can't trust a delicious snack, who can you trust?
Become
This restaurant
I
seems to
think
be
so.
offering a kind hearted,
Flame
money
meal.
saving option for their elderly clientele. Until you look
Bro,
at the
that's so sad, bro. Over 80. Like, that's so sad, man. But it makes sense because maybe the food is good for them, but bad for us. So it kind of makes sense, okay? It kind of makes sense.
fine print, aside from being a trap to those with poor eyesight, a required accompaniment
What? Is this guy real? Guys, is this guy real? Look at his eyes. Is this guy real? Is this guy real? Like, what? Is this guy real?
of both
I don't know.
parents for the over 80s means this is a promise they'll probably never have to deliver on. Unless the local over
Yeah,
80s take their revenge by filling the restaurant with coffins and
yeah, like with coffins.
urns. Scam designs aren't limited to the
Yeah,
elderly, though.
scam.
This glitter bottle is sure to give any young woman a dose of disappointment so hefty only her wedding night will match it. While it's sitting on a shelf in store, the buyer would be none the wiser to the con at play until they took the bottle home and rotated it 90 degrees.
Ooh,
At least you can cover those tears with glitter. Similarly, this pot of pomade was designed to make it look like you're getting a lot more product than you actually are. In another attempt to squeeze consumers for every dollar possible, the falsehood only becomes apparent once you're already halfway through the tub. If you're unlucky like Reddit user TGITC, you might encounter the tech world's equivalent of the previous scam products.
okay.
TGITC's colleague picked up a cheap hard drive that turned out to be cheap for a reason. The drive's creator had the
Yeah, they literally just put a USB here.
audacity to hot glue a stripped USB thumb drive inside an empty hard drive case and sell it under the guise of
You
legitimate
even put a
hardware.
metal.
They even put metal weights inside to try and legitimize the illusion.
So you can be
I can't
so
fault the ingenuity, but I can fault the moral character of the creator. To hell with you! These flight information screens at Tenerife Airport are guaranteed to enrage because they
I've never
intermittently
been
display
on guys. Let me be honest, guys. I've never been on a plane. I've never been on a train. So I know the experience in a train, guys. So yeah. And by the way, guys, let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. I'm going to America soon. Okay, I'm going to America soon. Okay, I'm going to America soon. Okay, that's the secret, guys.
full screen adverts, concealing the important flight info. Of all the incredibly
Everyone just
inconvenient
woke
places
up.
to put an ad, this has to be the worst. You might miss your flight waiting to
Probably
see your
summer.
gate number, but at least you won't miss the new Whopper. Certain news sites have recently begun
Dinosaurs were extinct. Guys. Yeah, you never knew. You still think the dinosaurs are alive? This is the first one. Okay, so
following a similar methodology. Publications will share articles that you can apparently read for free, until after you've scrolled down a bit and got hooked into the article.
yeah, this is a scam. Like enjoy limited access to our unrivaled journalism. Try the Telegraph free for your first month. Then blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is a scam. This is just a scam.
Your reading is rudely interrupted. At this point, a paywall will cover the page, not letting you finish reading until you buy a subscription. What a tease.
Yeah, it's a scam.
Some designs aren't so much evil as they are astoundingly
Like what's wrong with this guy?
stupid. Like this advert, where a clothing company decided to promote their plus size leggings, not by using a suitably large model, but by having a skinny model pose in just one of the legs. Talk about adding insult to injury. This wolf mug was lovingly sculpted into an adorable drink receptacle for all ages. But there's one crucial drawback. Every time you lift it to your
Oh, guys, that's the worst thing. Like who thought about making this? Like who thought about making this? Who thought about making this? Like what? Who thought about making this, guys? Like I don't know. Let's continue.
Your lips, you gouge your eyes out. The lesson is clear. Never mess with the wolves, not even in mug form. Have you ever been swimming and thought, you know what would make this better? A giant floating female hygiene product.
What
No?
the world is this? Why is this supposed to be a bigger version of a pad?
Well, perhaps you're not the market the makers of this pool float had in mind. Or more likely, the designers totally missed the obvious resemblance to sanitary towels because they're terrible at their jobs. Whatever the case is, this hilariously bad work of art is certainly a period piece. Tin cans are many things, but being sensitive to exposure to air is not one of them. Yet this jaw dropping
What's the use of this? Like, what's the use of this case? Why put a can in a container thing? Like, it doesn't make sense.
shoppingly stupid waste of plastic was snapped in a Chinese supermarket where it would seem Coca-Cola can be found in the produce aisle. That's right, among the other fresh fruits and veggies. For every effort to reduce plastic waste, never forget that somewhere in the world, people are doing stuff like this. If you hate being comfortable on flights, this company's designed for super low budget alternative airplanes.
What's the use of this? For people who can't see it on the words. Because I think this is for I think this part is for your legs. I think so. Yeah. What if you're really tall but
Seating is just the ticket. These so called standing seats are essentially glorified versions of
standing
those
seats?
uncomfortable leaning benches and are proposed as a genuine standing up trade off for cheaper flights. Because who needs to be able to move or experience comfort when you could cram more people into the cabin like sardines? Luckily, no one's adopted them yet, but knowing airlines, it's only a matter of time. Another anti-comfort design are these food court benches, which are intended to keep people from sitting in them for too long. With the intentionally tiring, uncomfortable design, they can keep a flow of customers constantly moving in and out. More money for the cafe, bigger calf muscles for the visitors. It's a win-win, right? While you're sat on the benches from hell, why not tuck into this scam sandwich? Like a washed up supermodel, the outside looks half decent, but it's hollow and empty on the inside. If this is what it looks like with those sneaky extra slices, I shudder to think what it looks like without. Either way, it's still not as bad as this one, which besides being one of the worst food scams ever, is just plain repulsive however you look at it. If you're hungry for dessert after your scam sandwiches, how about a cup of ice cream that looks twice as full as it actually is? Someone needs to tell these disgraces to the Noble Ice
just a scam, bro? Guy, he's just smiling to get scammed. That's to scam person, bro. Yeah.
cream industry that stacking scoops high above does not excuse failing to fill the proper space below. To hell with you too, soft serve Satan. Hope your ice cream doesn't melt. Recently, building multiple rear cameras into a smartphone has become a big selling point. And as with all trends, some unscrupulous sellers
What is this? Six cameras, like what? A flashlight and what is this? Is this a mic? I think so. I don't know. But like what in the world is this like? I don't know. Just continue.
have hopped on board the Multi-Camera Express, ripping people off along the way. This phone from the exterior appears to have 3 different cameras, but removing the casing reveals only one real camera, with the others just being glass facades. This is surprisingly common among cheap knockoff phone manufacturers who will snap you up as a sucker before you can even say cheese. So I'd hold off on multi-camera knockoffs if I were you, at least until the iPhone 40 comes out. Have you witnessed any truly awful design?
That's it. Nice. That's a good Daman, guys. Daman. Yes, did I just say Daman? I mean enemy. I mean guys, so that's gonna be it for today, guys. So it has to be the worst things. Hey, but guys, it has to be the worst design for example. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I think I might react to a movie. I don't know. Hey, so that's it for today. My name is Idrik, and I'm out.